Maya lies awake in her bed, the silence of the house amplifying her unease. A faint, unsettling scraping sound drifts down from the attic above. She tosses and turns, her eyes wide in the dim light, trying to block out the noise. The scraping continues, a persistent, ghostly whisper in the dead of night. Her breath hitches as the sound grows louder, closer, more insistent. Maya pulls the covers tighter, fear gripping her heart in the suffocating quiet. In the dead of night, a sinister scraping pierces the silence, growing louder, more insistent. Maya jolts awake, her eyes snapping open, pupils dilated with raw fear as the sound intensifies. Her heart pounds in her chest, each beat echoing the dread that fills the room. She clutches the covers, pulling them up, seeking a futile shield against the unseen terror. The shadows in her bedroom seem to deepen, twisting into grotesque shapes that dance in her vision. Every creak of the house amplifies her terror, turning familiar sounds into harbingers of doom. Sunlight floods the kitchen as Maya sits with her parents, a sense of unease clouding her bright eyes. "I heard a scraping sound last night," Maya says, her voice barely a whisper in the sunlit room. Her father dismisses her concern with a comforting smile. "Just the old pipes, sweetheart." Her mother chimes in, attempting to soothe Maya's worries. "Don't worry about it, dear." Maya glances around the kitchen, a lingering doubt etched on her face as she considers their words. The scraping intensifies above Maya's bed, a chilling serenade in the dead of night. Heart pounding, Maya snatches her flashlight, its beam cutting through the darkness. A silent battle of courage against the unknown unfolds within the confines of her room. Every shadow seems to deepen, every creak amplifying the dread in Maya's eyes. In the dim hallway, Maya halts before the attic door, flashlight beam cutting through the darkness. She presses her ear against the cold, aged wood, listening intently for any sound from within. Silence. The scraping has ceased, leaving an unsettling stillness in its wake. A bead of sweat trickles down Maya's forehead as she holds her breath, anticipating the unknown. The attic door looms, a silent sentinel guarding secrets best left undisturbed. Maya freezes in the hallway, her breath catching as a faint, wet breathing emanates from the attic door. Kneeling, she steadies her flashlight, its beam cutting through the darkness towards the narrow gap under the door. The beam dances, revealing dust and shadows, amplifying the suspense of what lies beyond. The silence is broken only by Maya's shallow breaths and the unsettling sound from behind the attic door. A flashlight beam pierces the inky blackness, revealing the attic door's weathered wood. The light spills across the floor, stopping just short of two bare, muddy feet. The toes, caked in dark earth, point directly at the invading light. An unsettling stillness hangs in the air, broken only by the faint hum of the flashlight. The scene is thick with foreboding, hinting at secrets hidden within the attic's depths. A silent question lingers. What lies beyond that door, and to whom do those feet belong? Maya bursts into the dimly lit bedroom, her face pale, eyes wide with terror. Her parents jolt awake, startled by her sudden appearance and frantic state. "I saw feet in the attic. There were feet!" Maya screams, her voice shrill with fear. Confusion and alarm flicker across her parents' faces as they try to understand Maya's words. In the dead of night, Maya's father shuffles down the hallway, his grumbling a low, ominous rumble. He retrieves the attic key from the hallway closet, the metallic jingle slicing through the heavy silence. The key slides into the lock with a soft click, a prelude to secrets about to be revealed. The door creaks open, the darkness of the attic beckoning like a hidden chamber of untold stories. He steps inside, and the shadows swallow him. In the dim, dust-filled attic, Maya's father sweeps his flashlight across forgotten relics and looming shadows. The beam dances over empty corners, revealing only the ghosts of memories in the stillness. A profound sense of disbelief washes over him as he confronts the stark emptiness. He shakes his head slowly, grappling with the unsettling absence that fills the attic. In the silent hallway, Maya's father hammers the final nail into the attic door, the sound reverberating ominously. The last nail echoes, sealing the entrance to the attic. He turns, his face etched with a complex blend of worry and forced optimism as he looks at Maya. He attempts a reassuring smile, hoping to quell her unspoken fears. "There's nothing to be afraid of, sweetheart," he says, his voice a little too loud in the quiet hall. "Absolutely nothing," he adds, but his eyes betray a deeper unease. In the dimness of her bedroom, Maya lies still, eyes wide open, fixed on the ceiling as the night deepens around her. A tense silence fills the room as Maya strains to hear, her senses on high alert, detecting nothing but the quiet. Her eyelids grow heavy, the fight against sleep gradually lost as exhaustion pulls her under. Finally, her breathing evens out, her body relaxes, and she drifts into a restless sleep, haunted by the unseen. The kitchen is bathed in soft morning light as Maya sleeps soundly. Maya's mother gently shakes her awake, her face etched with deep worry. Her mother's expression is ashen, her eyes reflecting unspoken fears. In her trembling hands, she holds up Maya's slippers, a silent question. The slippers hang limply, casting a shadow of unease in the bright kitchen. Maya stares, transfixed, at the muddy slippers, a storm of disbelief brewing in her wide eyes. The mud clings stubbornly, a stark contrast to the kitchen's otherwise spotless floor. Maya's mother's voice cuts through the silence, demanding answers. "Maya, why are your slippers covered in mud?" A guilty flush creeps up Maya's neck as she struggles to find an explanation, her secret about to unravel. Sunlight streams down a dim hallway, spotlighting the ominous nailed attic door. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the faint, unsettling sound of something scraping from behind the door. The scraping intensifies, a deliberate, louder scratching that sends shivers down the spine. Dust falls softly from the attic door, disturbed by the unseen presence within. The camera lingers on the door, a silent question hanging in the air. What lurks behind? Maya stands frozen, her eyes fixed on the bedroom ceiling, an unsettling stillness enveloping her. A faint, scraping sound begins, slowly growing, invading the morning calm. The sound intensifies, each scrape amplifying the growing dread in the room. The focus tightens on Maya's face, where dawning terror etches every line. Her eyes widen, reflecting the unseen horror above as the scraping reaches a fever pitch.